working in the spirit of the Golden Empire. Now, from Kern Golden Empire Television, 17 News at 5.
We're glad that this all turned out well. We are glad that the rally has, people have been able to express their opinions. We are glad that our downtown area has done well.
It went smoothly, in my opinion. Everything was well organized. The march was, in a way, expressing people's feelings on how they feel about their, being here as an immigrant.
The owner of downtown Deli Mart on H Street says he had no problems at all, and the rally actually helped his business with a few more customers. Now, Ryan Pasley with BPD says they brought in extra manpower from several different law enforcement agencies to help control the crowd today, but he wouldn't go into specifics about actually which agencies were on duty. Reporting live in the newsroom, Jeff Lamucci, 29 Eyewitness News. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Jeff, appreciate it. Thanks.
Massive protests across the country are kicking into high gear as demonstrators turn out in support of illegal immigration. Reporter Terry Okita is in Los Angeles, where huge crowds gathered.
On this National Day of Action, illegal immigrants are coming out of the shadows and making their voices heard. In Santa Ana, California, and more than 90 other cities, hundreds of thousands of demonstrators are turning out in support of immigration reform that would create a path toward U.S. citizenship for 11 million undocumented workers.
One person can't make a difference, but when in numbers we can.
In rallies both big and small, protesters are showing up in white shirts symbolizing peace and waving American flags. In Oakland, marchers chanted, "We are united. We are not going anywhere." In Las Vegas, one sign read, "All men are created equal." And in Portland, Oregon, supporters gathered to call attention to the plight of illegal immigrants.
Here in California, where there are an estimated 2 million illegal immigrants, at least 20 major rallies and events are scheduled for today. One of the largest will be here in downtown Los Angeles. At least 500,000 people marched through these streets just last month.
Legislation backed by the president that would start a guest worker program has stalled in the Senate, and the House is sticking by tougher immigration reforms that would make illegal immigrants felons. Organizers of these protests are keeping the pressure on.
We do not support criminalization of undocumented immigrants, and I think that they've heard us.
Supporters plan to continue their strategy in A Day Without an Immigrant, set for May 1st, which will ask immigrants to stay home from work and school and boycott American products. Terry Okita, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Local representatives weighed in on the hot-button issue of immigration reform as well. Earlier today, 29 Eyewitness News reached Congressman Jim Costa on the phone and asked whether the stakes are higher for border states after 9/11.
The security issue is connected to 9/11 and the war on terrorism. But, we've been talking about immigration reform since the late 1990s. And when President Bush was first elected, he outlined that in one of his initial meetings with President Vicente Fox as a goal of his to have immigration reform. And so this has been simmering for a number of years that predate 9/11.
Congressman Bill Thomas released this statement, quote, "There's absolutely no question that we need to enhance the integrity of our nation's borders, particularly in the wake of September 11th. I anticipate that the Senate will pass immigration reform legislation soon, and once it does, the House and Senate will enter a conference committee to resolve the differences that currently exist, and I will closely look at the final legislation as it is developed."
More rain this afternoon. What's ahead for the rest of the week? Meteorologist Miles Musio.